Strategic back again. Big shout out to Backdoor TV for reposting this horrible video. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Okay, we got action. We got action. Nate!
Terrell, I see you. Where you at?
One. Hurry up, Nate. Hurry up.
Okay, ambulance at 1062 Nash. Somebody been shot.
God damn. So if you guys don't know what's going on, this guy, Rel, is a comedian. And, well, I guess he's an amateur comedian. And he was a Facebook Liver. And he would crack jokes about people from his community, which is Ypsilanti. I don't know how to pronounce it because I'm not from Michigan, but it's this impoverished town in Michigan. He would talk about it. He'd big up his city, but he'd also crack jokes on people. And apparently he cracked joked about a guy who got beat up. And this guy's family, not on this particular live, but on a different live he did, was threatening him. Like, oh, you talking about my family member? Okay, we got something for you. We got bullets for you, all that different stuff. And we just witnessed him doing a Facebook Live. And while he's doing that Facebook Live, those folks roll up and shoot him and kill him. Let's get a little bit more on this. This is terrible.
Terrell Smith loved to use Facebook Live to reach people and make them laugh, but everyone did not find his humor and messages to be funny.
I'm the president of Ypsilanti, Michigan.
Terrell was a comedian. He disrespected people, okay? They got mad. But this is nothing compared. Words can't kill you, but a gun can.
Okay, we got action. We got action.
That's the sound of gunshots as Terrell did a Facebook Live from this.
Think about that, right? You have beef with somebody. You have a fight with them. They beat you up. And nobody needs to die. But instead of you going after the person who beat you up, you go after the guy who's cracking jokes on Facebook Live. Like, this is how demented and distorted our society is, where people feel like the only way to settle their differences is with a gun, an illegal gun at that.
His chair outside his family's Ypsilanti home on Tuesday. That Facebook Live would be his last one.
2 gunmen got out, shot at Real, killed Real.
Terrell's mother says it was all allegedly over the comedian making fun of a video of someone getting beat down.
But my son put up a video of her son, or the boy getting knocked out. A lot of people didn't like Real. So what? People cannot kill people for talking.
But this family says that's exactly what went down.
A family was mad at Terrell. They got on live saying they was coming over here to slap me and kill him.
Fox 2 reached out to the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office, and they say they are actively investigating the shooting near Nash and Tyler as the search for those responsible continues. This heartbroken family wants justice, and they want anyone responsible for this crime to turn themselves in.
I know who did it. They should know who did it. Everybody who watched it live should know who did it. You killed him in the broad daylight at 11 o'clock. So evidently you want to pay for your crime.
And this mom hopes justice will come soon.
God got the last say. All right. But right now the devil came through and he done took my son. I just want.
Damn, that's deep. I mean, wow. I mean, these guys think they're not going to get caught. I mean, you're threatening the guy on Facebook Live. You're telling him you're going to come shoot him. And these guys really think, okay, we're gonna commit this homicide and nobody's gonna be the wiser to it. I mean, we're going to get away with it.
And it's a murder streamed online for all to see. An argument on Facebook Live goes from heated to deadly.
And we begin in Ypsilanti, where that deadly shooting captured on Facebook Live has left the community stunned. The victim had become somewhat of a local celebrity because of those live feeds.
Yesterday, that all came to an abrupt and tragic end. Sean Lay live with this story tonight with more on what escalated all of this. Sean.
Let's talk about that escalation, Devin. Terrell Smith was on his Facebook Live talking to the camera. He was in a heated exchange with someone who was making comments as he was going live. Minutes later, someone drove right up to his house in Ypsilanti. More than 30 shots were fired. Facebook flooded with sadness, heartache, and tributes today for this man, Terrell Smith of Ypsilanti, a local Facebook celebrity. Smith was also known for his brutally honest Facebook Live appearances called Rell's Corner. Tuesday, Smith took to Facebook Live for another edition, at first expressing his loyalty to Ypsilanti.
What make y'all think, because y'all moved, that y'all better than Ypsi? Y'all ain't better than Ypsi, y'all product of Ypsi.
Then Smith...
You know, I played, before I went live, I watched a lot of his live. I just pretty much got us to the point where the crime occurred, but it's an 8-minute live before he dies, unfortunately, God rest his soul. And he talks about how Ypsilanti, okay. He talks about how Ypsilanti is not that violent, how they didn't have more than 12 murders in the preceding year, how there are other places in America that's much more dangerous than his community. And minutes later, he gets killed, shot at over 60 times. Unbelievable.
Exchanging words with someone who was commenting on his Facebook Live and making threats.
Now you on Facebook, I'm riding around with 60 shots. I don't ride around with 100 shots, bro.
Thousands were watching and were horrified by what happened next. Smith sees a car approach and sees someone get out.
Okay, we got action. We got action.
Smith was shot and killed. The shooting is not seen on camera, but we will warn you, just the sound of the gun violence is disturbing enough. We will only play a moment of the 30 rapid-fire shots. A neighbor can be heard frantically calling 911.
Somebody been shot.
The horrifying video seen 37,000 times before Facebook was alerted and took it down.
Damn.
And tonight, Facebook says when awful things like this occur on a Facebook Live, they do try to take it off Facebook as quickly as possible. Again, that video is no longer seen on Facebook. The person firing those shots still out there tonight. Kimberly, Devin.
Yeah, they're going to find this guy. I mean, there's just no doubt in my mind they're going to fight the guy or guys that were involved in this. And most likely they're related to the family that was making threats against him. But it's not even safe for comedians out here. Right, we got our most famous comedians experiencing violence on stages, Will Smith, Chris Rock. And now we got amateur comedians getting killed for cracking jokes, for social commentary. Culture is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Culture is dead. Like, subscribe, join the channel. Strategiceyes.